Suppose we wish to determine information about the value of an annuity. We can use the finance application to do this. And to access the finance application on a TI-83 Plus or 84 calculator, you go ahead and hit the Apps button. On the TI-83 calculator, it is listed as second reciprocal. So you hit the Apps button, select Finance, and we'll go ahead and select the tmvsolver. Now these variables have the following definitions. N represents the number of payments per cycle. I% represents the rate of interest, so you do not convert your percents to decimals here, you just leave them as percent values. PV is present value. PMT is the payment. Now if you are paying things into an account, in other words, if you have a cash outflow, you'll have a negative number here. If you have a cash inflow, if you're receiving payments, then it'll be a positive value. FV is future value, P/Y is payments per year, C/Y is compounding periods per year, and payment end begin represents whether or not you're dealing with an ordinary annuity, if you're making payments at the end of a cycle, or if you are dealing with an annuity due, which means you make payments at the beginning of the cycle. Now, the P/Y and C/Y values will be the same, and this is because in almost all situations, having different compounding periods than the payment schedule is not applicable. Almost all banks have their compounding periods per year lined up with their payment schedules. So let's say we have the following problem. Suppose you have $50 to deposit in an account at the end of each month. It's compounded at a rate of 1.5% each month, and how long will it take to reach $2,000? Well, in order to do this, we'll go ahead and enter in the I%, that's 1.5. And notice I don't convert it to a decimal, I leave it as a percent. The present value right now is 0. I'm making payments into an account, so the payment is negative 50, and the future value is $2,000. And because I'm making payments at the end of each compounding period, I leave those PY and CY at 12 because it's done at the end of each month. Now, in order to determine a solution using this particular program, we need to highlight the variable we want to solve for and then hit alpha and then enter to activate the solve option. And here we see that it takes approximately 39 months in order to make this happen, because we're making payments per month and N represents the number of payments. The variable that you're solving for will always have a square box appear in front of it so that the user knows this is the variable that's being solved for. And this is how you can use the tmvsolver command on the TI-83 Plus or the TI-84 calculators.